all supervisors of Walasi cluster and your assistants, the enumerators in your respective capacities, ladies and gentlemen, the management of Naomi Hotel, and well-wishers who could be around within the vicinity of this hotel as interested people in the exercise which is on. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, sir. Whenever I get opportunity to stand before you, I really become so happy that I'm addressing or talking people of Sironko, our own relatives, brothers, sisters. So I am always humbled. My name is Wamaniala. I am Assistant District Census Officer, but I work in office of CAL as Principal Assistant CAL. I want to thank Chief Walasi, who took lead in mobilizing colleagues and secured a very conducive training facility. And I also appreciate the administrators of Dahami, Bubeza, Kama Town Council for having been flexible and appreciated the invitation to join and you train as a cluster. I thank you so much. Members, as we are gathered here, we are on a noble cause of national population and housing census. What do these two words mean? A population census is an enumeration of a country's inhabitants and all their living characteristics, while housing census enumeration of living quarters of all living creatures in terms of people in that given country. So to achieve that, we have very important labor force to help us conduct the census, and these are enumeration supervisors and enumerators. To me, I regard you as very important persons. But to qualify to be a VIP under census, you go through a thorough training to equip you with all and relevant skills to help us attain our major objective effectively and efficiently. You are here to be taken through a thorough training of 90 days. What is required of you under training? One, you must exercise civility. Discipline is paramount. If you come from Bwala sub-county, the overall boss is the sub-county chief and the assistant, who are supervisor and assistant supervisor respectively. If you come from Kama Town Council, you know that under this arrangement, you report to the town clerk and the assistant. If you come from Dahama and Beza, you follow suit. If we are here, we are on equal ground. Don't come here and be big-headed on our supervisors and their assistants. That because you have a special attachment to LC5, to RDC, to LC3 chairman, to LC5 councillor, to LC1 chairperson, or LC2 or parish councillor. Once you are here, you are under command of these respective supervisors. What is our prime agenda under this? Is to deliver a digital census with accurate data which government shall base on to plan for the entire nation. Census is critical because it enables government to know how many people are in the country, where are they living, how are they earning a living. And once government obtains thorough data, it enables it to plan effectively for its citizens. It enables government to make policies to ensure that society moves in a right direction. Census information enables government to allocate resources. I therefore call upon census enumerators and supervisors who will be qualified and finally appointed by UBOs to take necessary hard exercise patriotism and ensure that all households in your various enumeration areas are captured. Because once you leave out any household, it means you have deprived us resources as a district. We shall receive less money, and yet the population is high. It is now or never that Sironko must be better than before by you capturing all the people living in Sironko. We want history of implying that we have impassable roads. We have schools which are not equipped with all what is desired. We have health facilities without adequate tablets and medicines. We have government institutions with limited staff. All these arise if you do not capture everyone. So, enumerators, I know we are coming from different backgrounds, and each one of you here has different levels of understanding. There are faster learners and there are moderate learners, and there are those who are slow, but once given opportunity, they can learn and adjust. I want to restore your confidence if there has been any deficiency. That you are training here, we want as facilitators to give you time so that you learn and understand, but increase the rate of understanding. We don't want at the end of the day to have anyone discontinued, but your discontinuement from this exercise will be determined by you. I am certain that when you get on Capiz, you will be guided slowly and be willing to learn. Where you don't understand, seek clarification. We have facilitators who have love to pass on information. They are never tired. They are less emotional. Because any gathering of people, you gather people of different characters. You may find some ask questions which defeat levels of children in kindergartens. A kindergarten, the word kindergarten is a German word which was used in the 19th century. It means a place which is gazetted, where younger children who do not and who have not matured at a level of knowing how to associate, do not know how to write, they go there and practice, and they go there basically to play and become happy. So kinder means children, garden means a garden. So when children go to a garden, of course they go to play in the mud, become dirty, be excited, and as they learn. So we don't want you here asking questions which are very relevant and which suit your age. And in this training, every person is entitled to his or her own opinion. If a person has raised up a hand, asking a question, we don't expect the rest to heckle such a person. Heckling means, so we want a disciplined class where we respect each and everyone's opinion. The utmost respect must be accorded to facilitators, so that as human beings they are motivated to deliver above or within their capabilities. So members, as we are gathered here, our agenda is to make Sironko a better place for all of us to live in. If an enumerator has been deployed to work in a sub-county which is not of birth, that person must not be chased away. that person is a born of Sironko, and by that deployment, it means that person measured to the requirements for someone to qualify as an enumerator. So we don't want the thinking of 19th, 20th century to keep moving under this globalized way of doing things in a digital way. We look at one another as a brother and a sister. And we do not want traitors. We do not want people who are sadists. We must embrace the spirit of love for one another, and we should embrace the spirit of adding value to one another so that we all maximize our potentials to be better citizens in the district of Sironko as well as the entire nation of Uganda. If someone has worked hard, has succeeded in achieving what you don't have, don't envy such a person, but rather reach that person and inquire, how did you make it? So that you can also make it. So, of course, this is a rare opportunity where we get chance as administrators to address you. So what I'm speaking is not in line to censors, but can be of value to you. So always trust in God. For you to make it here, you passed through waves. Every person, him or her, has a formula used to get where you are. So congratulations to you. And we must celebrate this success together. Isn't it? Yes. Whereas you are here learning, don't think that a person who never made it here, you are 100% in his good thinking, in his or her good thinking. By virtue of you being here, you are now an enemy to the person who has not made it here. Equally, a person who failed to be here, I and others who ensured that you are here, we are also their enemies. But enemies on principle. You may become an enemy not on principle. So if that person said a bad prayer when you worked on principle and merit, that bad prayer won't affect you. But if you committed a felony or a crime, a pet crime, then that person's prayer may affect you. If the brain is too hard, then your children may be affected. So whatever we do which is wrong, let's mind about ourselves and our children at home. Those bad prayers where people cry, if they don't affect you, they'll affect your children. So whatever we do, we must be careful. Is that fine? Yes. So as people of Sironko, let's exercise utmost civility. Let's not attack someone on social media, even if someone has not committed any crime. I was so surprised on Sironko thinkers that people are coming to storm the office of Eka. I said you are most welcome as my special guests. Because you would reach there, I say, what is the cause of the storming? Is it the delay in starting census training? Is it the bad roads? Is it bad water? Is it poor services in health facilities? Poor desks? Teachers are not attending to duty. Health workers are not attending to duty. So the person was not categorical. I waited and had to leave. So let's avoid maligning one another on matters which are unfounded. I may commit a mistake, but you should have the spirit of giving a person benefit of doubt. You can come in my inbox. You say, hey, Carl, we have had this and this. And that you also say culprit. So that I also be given an opportunity to explain. Where I am guilty, I will pray for forgiveness and say, go ahead and publicize the information so that people know I am guilty of committing a crime. And then publicizing information, hearsay information is never good. We have Computer Misuse Act in place. By virtue of you posting on social media, accusing someone, and that person is not, maybe has not committed any crime, that person is free to take you to court. And we don't want such to happen because we are all people of Sironko, all people of Kisu. We must embrace the spirit of love and spirit of accommodating one and each other. So once cluster, you are intellectuals, you are social people, you are argumentative people, but we have to cope up with one another, because I am here to serve you and you are here to also get a service from me. So it means we must have love for one another, for us to cause sustainable development, which we shall enjoy in and live for our children and grandchildren to enjoy at the time we shall be no more in this world. With those few remarks, I want to end there and wish you a successful training until the last day for God and my country. Thank you.
Yes. Ready? Yes. Clap once. Clap twice.